Hey, Red here. I said I'd do a Q&A if some community post got 10 likes a while back, and it did, so here we are. First, why run World of Stands when you get literally no money for it? I originally created World of Stands just because I thought StanDisk, another JoJo mod, didn't have enough content. And that's kinda why I'm still making it. StanDisk just don't have enough. Like, I'm not trying to put StanDisk down here, but just to use as an example, StanDisk Gold Experience has Barrage, Heal, and Frogs. And if you go into World of Stands, our Gold Experience has Barrage, Soul Punch, Snake, Heal, Tree, Beatdown. There's just a lot more to it. And I have a lot of fun with StanDisk, I still do, but I just feel like StanDisk can be improved, and that's why I'm doing this. Just to make people generally have a better time playing the game. Next, what's your thought process when making any original movesets, like mod wheel stuff, or things that don't come from community polls? Mod wheel stuff is kind of a bad example, because I do let them pick the moveset if they do want to, most of the time, as long as there's no, like, impossible moves. But when making any original movesets, I always try and get the moves to chain together well, but not too well. The moves chaining together well can let you do sort of mini combos. Like, let me try and find a good example here. Like with Soft and Wet, you can do Friction Plunder and then chain that into Bubble Prison and extend the combo a little bit off of there. But in a game like YBA, with their Soft and Wet, the moves chain together way too well, and so you get things like Soft and Wet Hammond 90% combo, Soft and Wet Vampire 200 million% combo. When you do King Crimson Requiem, if you do King Crimson Requiem, what concept are you most likely to use? Without a doubt, XYZ's concept. Just without a doubt. I love it. The only thing that I'd actually change from that is the damage multiplier stuff on the timer race. Like, I don't know about that, but for the rest of it, yeah. Why do so many polls for things even when you've publicly said before you think half the server is underage and breaking TOS? First off, the half the server is underage and breaking TOS thing, that was a complete joke. I don't actually think half the server is underage. I definitely think there are some underage users that we can't really track here, but that I do want to, get out. But I don't think it's half the server. The reason why I do so many polls for things is because, as I said before, I think that StanDisk doesn't have enough content. That's why I made this mod. And a lot of other people think that too. So by doing a lot of polls, I can add what people think should be in StanDisk. What stands are you going to make or remake in the next updates? Will there be added any new specs, like Vampirism or Ultimate Lifeform? For World of Stands, we are going to add a Jump and Jack Flash in the near future. And for specs, I do want to do Vampirism at some point, actually. Ultimate Lifeform, I don't know about, but for the majority of it, it's just going to be community poll stuff. Whatever people vote for, that's what we're adding in the future. And same with the mod wheel. Whatever it lands on, that's what we're adding. I'm rarely gonna be choosing the World of Stand stuff for the future. Maybe once or twice, but for now, all I can really say is Jumpin' Jack Flash next update, and I want to do Vampirism eventually. Opinion on Sakura Stand. Sakura Stand is the most worthless garbage piece of shit game I've ever fucking played, and if I ever have to play that piece of shit game again, I might just end it all. Oh, there's more. Okay, why choose to make it so that you can't have a spec with a stand at the same time? I did not actually choose this. This was the result of a poll a long time ago, based off of a concept made by someone called Quality GeoGeo Requiem, I believe. Yeah. That was not my choice. That was y'all. Will you add more moves to old movesets in the future, like a tree bullet move for gold experience, or an oxygen removal move for a weather report? I will add more moves to old movesets in the future, but only movesets which just kinda suck. Like, Made in Heaven, if I do add a new move, it's going to be me replacing a move. Same thing with stuff like Stone Free or Star Platinum Stone Ocean. But bad movesets like Diver Down, maybe. Why make things like the revolver and knives stand moves instead of items? This is because I'm trying to take less of a survival gameplay approach to the mod. Like, World of Stands is not at all meant for playing in survival. It's more playing in creative on a pre-built map where you can just grab whatever moveset you want immediately. And thus, instead of making the revolver and knives items, we made them stand moves. This is also kind of just because I like stands to take more of a fighting game character kind of approach. Like, if I wasn't going with that mindset, the World High Voltage would have like 2 moves, dude. For some quick context before I show the next question, people voted on whether we should create a Jujutsu Kaisen add-on spanning from the Gojo and Sukuna DLC, and it was a staggering 23 yes to 0 no. So, yeah, there's a new Jujutsu Kaisen add-on. Anyways, on to the question, will the new Jujutsu Kaisen, World of Curses or whatever it was, be receiving community polls and all that stuff? Yes. What's the maximum amount of moves you would realistically give a stand? Stand moves can take 6 slots in the hotbar at max, is what we've decided. So you have some slots open, but most of your slots are for moves. And 6 slots means like around 12 total skills for your average Joe stand that you can fit in there at once. I'd give like a stand that I want to have the maximum amount of moves 10, because most of the time I don't even know what a sub skill from the move would even be. So yeah, the most you're gonna see is like 10, which Stone Free does actually have. So go play Stone Free. 1. Will non-combat stands like Moody Blues and Paisley Park ever be implemented? Yes, but likely kinda transformed into combat stands. Cause as I said before, this mod is not built for survival mode. And number 2, will Aerosmith ever get a rework?
Your life is nothing. You serve 0 purpose. You should kill yourself now.
Have you ever thought about adding some more Part 6 stands, other than like Star Platinum, Stone Ocean, Diver Down, Stone Free, all of Poochie stands? Yes, if they get voted in! We're literally about to add Jumpin' Jack Flash. You're a developer. How do you not know this? Also, Staff Furry RP is fake. Kill trade? No. Do you still like rats covered in Vegemite? What do you mean, still? Okay, you know what? No. No kill trade, no rats covered in Vegemite, no Aerosmith rework. None of it. Video's over. I'm done. Bye.